Hey there, Crab Crew. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa with the Weenie Umbrella brand, the Weenie Umbrella Publishing, the Weenie Umbrella Everything Under the Sun. So, how are you guys doing? Happy holidays. I'm right in between the Christmas and the New Year's. So I thought this video would be perfect to get out because it's what I'm actually really working on right now. So it's perfect to just go and get that out there. So welcome back. Um, we're still in the vlogmas mode, even though we're after Christmas. So I don't know how that works, but we're gonna work with it on this channel today. So today's episode is 2023 recap, the wins, the lessons, and also the tips and tricks and everything that I'm trying to do to get myself forward in 2024. So 2023 recap with the with the push to do better in 2024. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get right into it. Okay. So 2024 is in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Within 5 days, it'll be 2024. So I like to do a recap of what I accomplished, the lessons I learned, the tips and tricks that can continue to help me, try to get rid of the ones that didn't help, stuff like that. So with, like I said, this episode is all about a recap, but also it is going to have some gems in it to show you what I'm doing to push myself forward. So I'm going to make it quick because, we got a busy life out here. I wrote, this is some of the loose paper I had. All the other stuff that I needed to do throughout 2023, 2024. So I just piled up, try to do a recap. But let me get like this. If you're new here, my name is Vanessa with the Weenie Umbrella Publishing, the Weenie Umbrella brand. I write books, I make movies, I do so much now, and I'm trying to do so much more with the imagination that I have. So with that being said, just a second. Let me get the books and stuff together. With that being said, in 2023, I was a year and a half in business. So on July is my 2-year anniversary. So from the beginning till now of December, I have accomplished a lot, procrastinated a lot, but also set a strong foundation of how I'm going to run my business. Remind you, I don't have a business background. I have more of a medical background than a business background. So if it was like medical, holistic, and this stuff like that, I got you. Your girl is here. But when it came to my business, I had to learn everything from the jump. From the start, I had to decipher who was telling me the information that I need and who was telling me fluff when it comes to researching. So these are the 3 books that I made right here. And out of all these 3 books, let's start with, since I'm holding this first, put this up here. Let's start with this book. This book, I made a short film out of the chapter, let me open it. I can show you, like, if you can see that, out of chapter 1. Hold on. Yeah. Well, it gives advice. It has so much in this journal. So I was trying to show you, like, a short part. So it's a lot in this book. It is a lot. It's a very good self-help book, and you can see it's worn and torn because I do use it, recommend it, all that. So what I've done with this is made a short movie. Before this, and I'm going to be honest with you, growing up, I always made little videos, little different things like that. Nothing serious. But I'm going to display this while we're here talking about it. Can you see that? Hold on, we can get this advertising right. See, I'm learning, and then I just thought about it. Like, why not advertise it in the, why not sit here and advertise this thing? You know what I mean? I'm here talking about it. Why have it out the frame? So, you gonna learn with me. Have it sitting up, advertise. Get my drink. Sit that right there. We're gonna make sure. So, this book right here, the first it's 4 chapters in it, but the first one is talking about work thoughts. How do you navigate yourself mentally to get yourself into the right situation that you need to be in. And I made a short film out of that. Am I a director, producer, anything like that before doing this, writing the script? No, none of that. But as I learned and as I knew how I want to cultivate and grow my business, I made a script. I had to navigate and direct the actors that I used for the film. When I had some hiccups going on with the film, like figuring out closed captionings, how to distribute, how to market, I learned those things, and even how to rewrite certain films and refilm it. You know what I mean? I had to learn those lessons and also incorporate those lessons into teaching others. Okay, this is what happened with me. Now, since this happened with me, let me show you what I did to fix it and to get a better outcome. So, this right here was a good accomplishment of my 2023 of making a short film here. Now, I may incorporate like a snippet of the movie trailer here. I'm gonna do that here so you can see what I'm talking about. So while I'm talking, it's probably already there. It's probably already there. So what am I doing towards, I'm gonna do it just like this. What am I doing towards 2024? I'm probably gonna dive into the other chapters because they're all different. All different. So you can get a different story out of each chapter to help you navigate different things and what this journal can do to help push you forward. So they're all different. So it's 4 chapters. Each chapter has nothing to do with the first one because it's different size of a person. That's why this is a very great journal book. If you want to pick you up one, go to WinnieandBrotherPublishing.com, grab yourself a copy. Or you can also go Barnes & Noble, anywhere to sell books. My books are in there. You see what I'm saying? But buy from me, you get a good gift. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's still showing. I don't know. So this is what I did in 2023. I made a short film. My first, how would you say it? My first professional, not just you and your friends making little things and stuff like that. My first professional short film. Now, I've been making commercials and stuff like that, but my first short film. So the next thing I did in 2023, I'm going to do this one first, is I finished and wrote this book, The PPA Meeting. So this one is more of adult, teen, help you, self-help, stuff like that. But this is a good story. Sorry, my eye's itching. This is a great story that your child can read, a teenager can read. You can read as a class, and you can go back and forth with that. And it has like different, I'm going to show you. The different characters has different colors of who is talking. So that is really, that was a staple for me because I rather, you know, we're going to read as a group. I'm going to be the self-proclaimed prank master. You know what I mean? Ryan. I'm going to be Ryan. So when Ryan color come up, I'm saying Ryan. Don't you say Ryan when Ryan color come up. You see what I'm saying? You can be the other person. You know what I mean? But it's a really good story. And they're all my books are, I'm going to be real with you. Black characters are main characters in all my books. African-American boys, they can see themselves. I drew this. That was a whole thing within itself. I had to step out my comfort zone because you can see some stuff in the back that I drew. Like all this is my paintings and stuff like that. Around my house, you can see paintings and stuff like that. But when it came to publicly doing my stuff, because you know how the public go, you got to let the positivity arise over negativity. I just got on my way and I had to figure out how to draw my stuff, put it on something to get it here. You see what I'm saying? To get it right, because you got to go through resolutions and pixels and all that other stuff. It sounds complicated, but it's not when you learn it. But when you don't, it is complicated. You see what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to get my picture, how I drew this here. You see what I'm saying? So this is the PPA Meeting. It's a very good book. It's a he navigates. It's a school. So the PPA stands for the Prank and Petty Anonymous Meeting. It turns into a, spoiler alert, they turn into a science club because they're really smart kids. It's just they like to be kids, prank each other. You see what I'm saying? So You got slime monsters and everything like this. I had to step out of my comfort zone to make the cover and do everything like that. So growth in 2023 definitely did that, especially making this book right here. So this was my 2023. Also, let me go to this book. Now, this book I did not make in 2023, but I did make an audiobook of this. And making this audiobook definitely took a lot out of me. Literally. Your breath, your wind, your pronunciation of your words. Baby, I forgot certain words I say with a, how am I say that? I say with a slang. I say like, it ain't spaghetti. It's another word. It's like I had to read the book loudly to figure out like, dang, I still have a slur with that word. Like not like a drag, but what is it called? If y'all know, y'all know. Put it in the comments. What is it called? Like country saying. Like, what was it? It was something in this book where I was saying it and I was like, dang, I forgot to say that specific certain words like that. It's like with a certain SH or a certain P something. I know certain P words. I have like a little, I'm not going to say Ebonics. I'm not going to say that. But I just did. But I have a little country slur with it. And when you do audiobooks, they will, if it's a certain pitch and certain way, they will accept it or not accept it. So I had to come correct. Like a lot of stuff I do say correctly for me, but a lot of stuff I don't. So I know it's still some stuff that I have to work so you can understand me. Because sometimes when I get to talking, you can't understand. And I had to learn, because sometimes I talk fast. And if I'm doing it right now, my bad. But with this book, I made an audiobook with this. So I'm going to have to go back to this one. Because I was going to do what I did for 2023, what I've learned like in the steps, and then what I was trying to do for 2024. And I didn't do it for this book. So I'm going to go back to this book in a second. So by doing the audiobook, I still have things to market. I still have ways to try to push the audiobook out, to get it to different libraries, to different schools, to different, because library is different from a school, because some schools have them, some schools don't. You know, if you depending on where you live, they're trying to stop it. You know what I mean? Wrong as they are. But I have this. So this is not only a book, it's an audiobook. And it's going to be so much more. So with 2023, I made this not in 2023, but I made the audiobook in 2023. So I'm so happy to 2024 push it further. You see what I'm saying? Because different people do different things with the same project and with the same product. And you got to figure out how to reach all people as much as you can versus one way. You see what I'm saying? So this is the Ballerina Necklace by me, Vanessa Y. Grab your copy at WinYourUmbrella.publishing.com. Truly appreciate it. Now for 2024, for this book, since I just made it this year in 2023, and we only got like 5 days left in 2023, I am going to probably start with like an audio book or a visual, you know what I mean? Because I know next year I want to take that full year into learning a specific thing to bring out in 2025. And I know this book will be a big thing in 2025 for me, but I have to learn. It's going to take me a year to learn it, the whole 2024. So I will just start where I start here in the audiobook. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to do that for this one. So all my 3 books, I made a movie, audiobook, and made a new book out of it. So I'm so thankful and so grateful for that. So that's with the products that I have. Lessons learned, big baby. Social media. Let me change this one, because you know y'all like different angles. Okay, let's see. Okay, social media. Yeah, this close, I got you here, y'all. Y'all can see everything. But let me see. Let me sit you back a little bit. Yeah. Okay, social media. I have learned the biggest lesson. I'm one of those people who do not like, if you, I'm trying to get you to buy something or something. Let's say if I was a salesperson, you told me one time you don't want it. I'm like, okay, no attitude or nothing. I'm like, okay, that's fine, and keep it moving. But social media and marketing and stuff like that, with a small business, you have to find a way to make them want it. So you have to tell them a story, not a lie. You know how some people like, you telling stories because they don't want you to say you lying. Not that type of way. You have to tell them a story to make them want to buy it. You have to show them a way that they're wanting the product without wanting the product. You see what I'm saying? Without being sold to, as they always say. So with me, I'm looking at like, okay, marketing. Hey, let me get a book. Hey, I have this book. It's about it's for young boys. You know what I mean? Let me be gender neutral. It's about different, kids. It has girls in here saying stuff too. It has, different things in here, but it's like a boy. It's about it's pranking, it's about this and that. Hey, you want to buy this? Instead of doing that, or just showing like graphics about, hey, you should buy this. I can't do that. I can't do none of that. I have to turn around and be like, I'll be like, your child is sitting on the phone 24/7. What you gonna do to take away their imagination from the phone and just scrolling aimlessly, and boom, the book of the century, to enhance their imagination, to make them even love science and give them ideas to make new products and stuff like that. Just stuff like that. It has to be something like that to catch your attention. And once you notice that they're doing that with commercials or even social media, like advertisements, but they'll put it in posts and stuff, you forget that you're being sold to. You see what I'm saying? So in social media in 2023, I had to learn that. And I'm learning that. So I do have to make more commercials and stuff like that. But to get that out of them. No, I'm trying to get you cash because you're trying to buy a book. But I want y'all to enjoy the book. Enhance your imagination. You see what I'm saying? Because it's certain stories you will remember as a child, as a teen, an adult. It's certain stories you remember because the imagination of it or the story captivated your mind. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my books. So I have to figure out a way to market that. In 2023 definitely showed me that. So what am I doing in 2024 to help with my marketing? I am definitely gonna make some stories out of marketing. It's just, that's it. Make some stories so that you will want what you saw. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. So I wrote down what I was doing. So I went over my books. I went over, pricing. Let me tell you about pricing. I think I want to change the outlet. No, I'm going to sit right here. In 2023, I made some sales for my books. I made them through, like, the way I distribute books, the way I make the books, is through a third party. So they help get it into like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. Once I upload it to their website and show them how I want to do things, somebody bought something. Mind you, my books are not expensive on their stuff. I made sure, it's affordable. Guess how much I got back? I've been getting some money back. $1 and something. So I have to learn pricing. So that has been hitting me at the end of the year because you only get paid every 3 months. That has been really hitting me that, okay, I need to learn how to price things so that I can see a profit without people walking by. As a small business, I'm going to be real, people skim you. They'll think because you're a small business, they want to give you cheaper than what they'll pay. Even though as a small, you give more quality of the product versus a mass business, a bigger business with the mass products. You see what I'm saying? Some, not all. I'm not ashamed. So, $1 and something. Because it goes through, they get paid, I get paid, whoever they bought it through, like whatever bookstore or something they bought, they get paid too. You see what I'm saying? So I got to figure out how to price up to get my worth. Because this is organic, authentic information, like imagination that I'm giving in stories and words. So that's what I'm doing in my 2024. I'm working on my pricing. But if you buy it on my website, it's strictly through me. So I get full. I can price it how I want to because I get full benefits. Even though I have to break it down and distribute and all that other stuff, I get my stuff. You see what I mean? So that's why I tell people buy through me. You get the quality and extra. Buy it at the store. You just get the book. You know? Buy through me. So the tips I would say for 2023, set a deadline. Set a deadline and stick to it. Stick to it. And I know sometimes that can be overwhelming to stick to something, but you have to set realistic deadlines. Baby, I don't know if you can see. Let me see if you can see. That's my calendar. And I went as simply as I could with that calendar to get some stuff done. And by doing that, I wanted to help myself to push out more content, make sure I reach the stuff I want to reach behind the scenes, to make sure, I get my business out there. And I procrastinated. So even if you set a deadline, you have to be determined to do it, because 2023, I could say I work, let's look at 12 months. I pushed myself each month, but the amount of times I procrastinated because I thought that was rest, I could have got like 20 times more stuff done. You cannot confuse rest with procrastination. And sometimes you would think that, like, yeah, I'm just resting today. I just feel like I'm resting. And 2-3 days later, you're still resting when you're supposed to, okay, I got this rest. Let me go do what I need to do, in a sense of not overwhelming yourself, but getting certain tasks done. And that's exactly what I did over the 2023. Shame on me. Shame onto the me. Because that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And I didn't like it. When I figured out what I was doing, I had to make a change. I'm going to be real with you. I could have, instead of throughout the whole year, yes, I made a film. Yes, I made an audio book. But I could have had more books out. This wouldn't have been the only book. Because I'm going to tell you, majority of the books that I have already written, I read with pencil and paper because I feel better with pencil and paper. But to get it here, it has to come off that pencil and paper and get here. You see what I'm saying? Or a laptop, whatever you got. But that's what it had to do. And some of this stuff is still here. Well, it's in journals. I think I have a video somewhere I share like a whole bunch of journals and stuff that I had full of stories. But it has to come off of here. So, that procrastination has to be killed. And I can't say, it has to be unalived. Like, it has to be fixed. It has to be maintained in a way where it doesn't hurt you to the point you're looking back with your 2023 and majority of the time you procrastinated. And you could have got so much done. Even though I accomplished a lot, I could have accomplished so much more. So that's my lesson and my tip, to be determined. And at least if you have a month, like the whole, let's say the month of December, each week is 4 weeks in a month. 5-ish if you on a pay schedule, a certain pay schedule. But 4 weeks. In those 4 weeks, 1 week, this is what I'm focused on. 2nd week, this is what I'm focused on. 3rd week, this is what I'm focused on. And do it. And the only way you'll do it if you really wanted to do it. And I had to learn that too. Like, you can blame anybody, you can blame life, but if you really want to do something, you'll do it. You'll find a way. And I'm finding a way. So that's my recap of 2023. I hope you got some tips, some tricks, and just like a mindset shift in a sense of, okay, I understand a little bit something, not just about me, but I also gave how and why, so that how and why can help you as well. So I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Thank you so much for watching my video, my 2023 recap, and also my 2024 pushing forward with certain things that I already showed you. And I want to say thank you so much for watching. I keep saying it because I appreciate it. I really do. I do need to make something. I need to be more vocal with my subscribers. I really call y'all creative crews, but I need to be more vocal because I really appreciate y'all subscribing to my channel because y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. And thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know, thank you. I do appreciate it. So I'm gonna get some more out there. I'm just trying to be more, and that's another thing I'm working on for 2024 is to be more personable. Because baby, I will put something out there and go on about my business. I don't, I have to learn to be in the comments. I've been trying doing that 2023. I have been doing that, but it's on one video that people be talking in the comments. So when I see somebody comment, I'll try to say something back. So I know I gotta work on that. I am gonna do that. So watch out, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and be out there. But thank you so much for watching. Once again, whenever, wherever, whenever, however you're watching this, be safe and let's get creative. Bye, guys. With them spirit fingers. Yeah, spirit fingers.
It is Vlogmas!
Hey!
Vlogmas!
Who in the wind is gone world? I'm glad I got you, girl.